Hello, all you gorgeous Leos. How are you going? I hope you're all well. Welcome back if you're returning to our channel. If you are new, well, my name is Linda Williams. I'm from Australia. Where are you from? I'd love to hear from you, especially in the comments. I hope this really resonates with you today. We've got a storm of brewing here, where I am here in Australia. So I live on the Sunshine Coast of Queensland, and so this is our stormy season. So during this reading, you may hear a little bit of thunder going on, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not afraid of storms. So if you do hear some rumblings, it's not my tummy. Okay. Leo, this is for the week 18th of November. And as you know, those of you who follow us, we always start off with a message from Spirit about divine guidance. If you'd like to choose one card and ask for some divine guidance for you for this week, I always start off by asking, what is it that we need to let go of, Leos, this week? What is it that we need to get rid of? The numbers deck, which I absolutely love, even though it's a bit slippery, and I can hardly read the writing, so I have to use this little symbol, that one. We don't look at those until the end of the reading. And the reason why is this. The numbers that we get always resonate with everything we've talked about during our time together. And so what we're going to do is we're going to choose our numbers, and choose the number messages from Spirit. These messages are coming directly to you at the end of the reading, and you will be amazed at how they resonate with you. Okay, I don't look at them at all. I don't. We put them there, and I do not look at them, so I'm not influenced in any way at all. So we put those to the one side, and now we ask, what is it that we need to let go of? This is for you gorgeous Leos for the week 19th of November. I'll put that there. And now, what is the divine guidance message that you would like to give us, please? And as you know, everybody, these are channel readings, so Spirit's in charge, and whatever needs to come out will come out. So just trust in what they give you, and I'm sure it will resonate with you. Okay, let's pop those there. And let's have a look, Leo. The letting go message from the Let It Go deck. Okay, this says to you, repressed and suppressed feelings require counter energy to keep them submerged. It takes energy to hold down our feelings. So it's all about our energy, isn't it? So our energy really also comes from the way we think. That's really what it's all about. As these feelings are liquid, as we let them go, the energy that had been holding down the negativity is now freed for constructive uses. There is an increase in available energy for creativity, for growth, work, and interpersonal relationships. Now, what is this about? Leo, what Spirit is saying to us is that our feelings, the way we feel, the way our thoughts and our feelings are intertwined, aren't they? If we're in a place of negative feelings, negative thoughts, it puts a bit of stagnation in our growth when it comes to our accomplishments, when it comes to our successes, to our energy, to our creativity, our growth, our work, our interpersonal relationships. And so what we're putting out, the energy that we're putting out is what we bring in. We know that if you walk into a room, and we've all experienced this, Leah, haven't we? When you walk into a room of people having a party, drinks, eats, and everybody's happy, you feel great, don't you? You go to a concert, everybody's excited to see, Elton John. If you go to an Elton John concert, everybody's all excited to see him live and all that sort of stuff. And you get all this, and it's wonderful, isn't it? It's wonderful. And while those things are happening in your life, very often all the negative stuff goes out the window, doesn't it? Because we've got something making us feel good. I'm a big movie buff. I love going to the movies. I love the big screen. So my husband and I, we absolutely love the big screen. When we go to the movies, we forget everything. And this is something we've always said. Isn't it amazing how you feel different when your mind is taken to another world and you're watching something on the big screen that you're really enjoying and you really love? You forget everything. We use it as a de-stress. We love it. This is what this is about, Leo. This is about what this is about. Maybe it's time for you to replace some of your thoughts so that your feelings will also change into a very positive energy. Look, Leos, you are ruled by the sun. You're warm, loving, caring human beings. And so you are very, very, usually very, very positive, magnetic. You have those X factors. But some people can steer you down. And so please remember to shine your light because you are a beautiful inspiration to others. Do you love yourself? There you go. There's an interesting one, isn't it? Leo, do you love yourself? The way we feel about ourselves has a major effect on our lives. Isn't this true? The way we treat ourselves is a message to other people about our level of love. People kind and gentle to your about our love. Being kind and gentle to yourself is living self-love, and that is so true. Love yourself. Love everything about yourself. There's something beautiful in every single human being. There's something beautiful in everyone. You have a lot of inner beauty. Find it and cherish it and acknowledge it. Most importantly, being told to take that one, acknowledge it. Okay, let's go. Leo, 18th of November onward, please. The messages, please, for our beautiful, beautiful Leos. Really, thank you so much. Thank you. Our beautiful Leos. What is it you'd like to say to them for this week? Please, the 18th of November on. Thank you. Our beautiful Leos. We usually get six out, usually. Usually get six, then we add to it. If not, we've got three that they say I just cut and spirit will guide my hand to what I'm being told to take this one anyway. The spirit will guide my hand as to what I need to put down anyway. And we always take the bottom card. We always look at what's on the bottom. And we've got the moon. Well, that's okay. Look, the moon is not a bad card. Any card that gives you a message about maybe changing the way we think or feel is a good card. That's what this is all about. So look, we're looking at relationship, maybe in business or in love. We're looking at the Knight of Pentacles, and this is about taking your time. Maybe things slow down a little bit. We have the Star. Oh, big opportunities here. Really, some of you are in a situation where there could be an opportunity of love around you. This is not a love reading. I've got it. There's opportunity here. There's no doubt about that. We have this Page of Swords. This page, whenever I see this page, I always look at the way he's looking, and he's always looking back. And I feel that he's the message I always get with him, Leo, is he's looking back and reflecting. But now look, he's strong. Okay, things have happened. Maybe, because he's sitting underneath the relationship card, are you looking back and reflecting maybe on relationships? Okay, there could be love relationships, could be work relationships, could be family relationships. This week, are you reflecting or have you been reflecting over some of the relationships that you've maybe had a little bit of difficulty with, or maybe have come to a little bit of a standstill? So maybe you're in a situation at the moment where you are in a little bit of a standstill. If it's not a love relationship, if it is just a business relationship or a friend relationship, just know this, that you have got the Star in this reading. And we've also got communication with our Three of Pentacles. This is about communicating. This is about working things out. This is about having discussions. This is also about opportunity. This is about opportunity. The Star and the Three of Pentacles together are huge opportunities. Opportunities to make change, opportunities maybe to work on something and make a growth, build growth around that. The Justice card is all about making a decision, finding the truth. Maybe something may come up around you. Maybe you're going to have some discussions this week that could bring a few truths out. It's very possible. And also, maybe this week you're going to be negotiating with people or getting information, because the Page of Swords is also about communication. And also messages coming in, communication. So there could be some news coming in for you from the past, something that happened in the past. You could be finding out about that this week, and then you may be needing to talk about that. Maybe you need to negotiate on that. You might be negotiating on finances even. It's very, very possible, especially if we're talking about a relationship. Okay. Also, when we look at the Justice card next to the Three of Pentacles, we're also looking at balance, bringing balance back. So you may be negotiating with some people or discussing and working out, putting a plan into place on how you can bring balance back, especially when it comes to your finances. We also need being told too that you need to stand your ground on something. You need to stick to your guns this week, Leo. You need to stand your ground and be strong, because you are a strong personality. But this week it is very important for you to stand your ground on something that may come out of the woodwork. Okay. Also, look, it can be a legal situation. Maybe you need to stand your ground on a decision about a contract or a legal documents of some kind. Okay. All of your wishes are coming into fruition. So the Star is sitting just above the Justice card. So these two are talking to each other. And so the Star is all about, whatever you're wishing for, whatever it is that you're wanting to build, whatever it is that you're contemplating acting on. All of your wishes are about to come true, or your wishes will come into fruition. So just keep wishing and just keep concentrating and putting out there what it is you want. Stay focused. It's very important this week and on from this week that you do stay focused. Look, the moon is a funny old card, but the moon tells us that we have some of the fears, Leo, that this maybe even this situation is causing you. Some of the fears is really fear is a funny. Fear is sometimes it's our imagination. Sometimes we fear things, and we think about things that could happen, but in actual fact, they're not going to happen. So we can allow our imagination sometimes to run away with us when we have some fear. This is about confronting your fears. This is about realizing that they are there. We just need to ask ourselves why. Maybe you're fearful of taking this move. Maybe you're fearful of the outcome of a legal situation. That is very possible. Maybe you're feeling a little bit fearful about, well, is this really going to happen? I really want this, but I'm not sure if this is going to come into play, and that you've got to realise that the Star is a lot more powerful than this. So the Star is positive, the Star is promising, the Star is things happening in a great way. The Moon is saying to you this: behind me is the Sun. So behind the Moon, which you can't see, is the Sun. And so once we walk up that path, there's a path here, and that path leads out into the wilderness in some ways, but it is a path anyway. It is a path to looking at what it is that we need to address when it comes to how we're thinking this week. We need to stay positive. We need to repressed and suppressed feelings require counter energy to keep them submerged. It takes energy to hold down our feelings. As we let go of those feelings, the energy that had been holding down the negativity is now freed for constructive uses. There is an increase in available energy for creativity, growth, work, and interpersonal relationships. That message goes with this card. Free all doubts, all uncertainties, all fears. Get rid of them because you've got the star. You've got the star. I'm going to ask you some more for this week for our beautiful Leos for the 18th, the week beginning, the 18th of November. I'm being told, Leo, there's lots going on. There's lots going on. Thank you. Yep, there you are, King of Swords. Most Leos are a combination of the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Let's have a look here. Top, okay, thank you. Okay, look, yep, there you go. So, this could be a week where you're going to release all these burdens. The burdens that you've been going through, you're going to release them this week by being strong, by taking a stand, by standing your ground. King of Swords. The Justice card, he is holding a sword straight up. The King of Swords, he's holding his sword. This is about your mindset. Swords are this is about clarity, becoming more, the way we think. We need to clarify things. We need to bring clarity into the way we're thinking. And this if he was to carry those wands a bit differently, it wouldn't be so awkward. But he's nearly there. He's harvested his crops. What he's been working on now, he's got it all ready and he's nearly there. So you're nearly there, Leo. You've worked hard. You've really been putting a lot in together. You've been trying to get your life back on track. You've been trying to bring balance back. And so all you have to do now is you have to stay strong. Stand in your power. I always look at this as the Leo male. So this is your power card. And this week we've just had a full moon on the 15th. You're going to be reading this on the 18th. So we're still under the influence of that powerful full moon. Full moons are getting rid of the things that are no good for us. But on the 19th of this month, tomorrow, the day after you receive this, is a whole new change in the planets. And there's a big shift when it comes to a lot of the planets, Leo. So if you have an astrologer that you follow, you go in and have a look and see how it's going to affect you, because it's going to affect you in a very positive way. Very many of you may hear me talk about Patrick Arundel. He's the astrologer that I go to whenever, every month. Well, I have subscribed to Patrick, and I actually get daily messages through my email, so I have subscribed for that. And Patrick sends me, my messages for the day, the week, the month. So, and I've been following him for years, and I run my life with astrology. I've done it since I was about 10. And so, Leo, find yourself a great astrologer, or you can look up Patrick. He's one of the top YouTube channels there is in the world, and he's an amazing astrologer. And you just put in, Patrick Arundel Leo, and have a look and subscribe to his to your give him your email address, and you'll receive daily, weekly, and monthly messages. He's never wrong. He's always spot on. I check my daily message every day, so I don't usually go around plugging other people's channel. But my job, Leo, my purpose is to help others, and so I just feel that, there's a lot going on this week, and I see you standing in your power. This is you. I see this is the Leo male. They're the King of Swords. They have a bit of King of Wands in them, of course. Not everybody is exactly always the same. They have a bit of Wands in them as well. And the Warriors is the creativity. They're great business people. They're great with, they're just got this, they just seem to know, they have a lot of the magician in them too, where they can turn their hand to many things and their personality is beautiful, but they're also very powerful. So this week, I want you to stand your ground. I know that you've been going through some things, and you feel like you're still a bit burnt, just still trying to work on getting all of these things sorted. The whatever this justice situation is, finding, if you're in a legal situation, I know it's been a bit of a burden on you, but Leo, the message for the spirit today is the star. The star is all about your highest hopes and opportunities and dreams coming true. It really is. Just keep planning on those. Let's keep working towards those, and but you will bring them into fruition. You will bring them into fruition. So, anything else before we go to the numbers, please? Anything else you'd like to give our beautiful Leos before we go to our numbers message? Just one. Okie dokie. Look at this. The Empress. Look after yourself, Leo. Look after yourself. This is about fertility. This is about abundance. This is about creativity. Um, the biggest message here is success with any venture. This is about success. Anything that you're putting into play, anything that you're working on, this is all about success. And at the beginning of the reading, we did have the Two of Cups, which some of you could be in a relationship, some of you could be thinking about starting a family. If you are, there is also success around that as well. That's rather interesting, isn't it? Let's have a little look at, even if it's not a relationship in love, it's any sort of a relationship around your career, around your workplace. Leo, there's a lot of success and growth that you can put it into play this week. So that's this week, keep going. Now, what have we been given in the numbers? Let's have a look. So there's two here. I thought there was three, there's only two. Okay, that's all right. Two. Okay, we have number 9 and we have number 6. So let's see, what would you like to give our Leos? So this is all about your wisdom. You have gained sufficient experience to take charge of your destiny. Oh, this makes sense, doesn't it? Take a moment to tap into the wisdom within and trust the guidance of your inner compass, Leo. Your perceived failures and past missteps have fine-tuned your rhythm and built the strength you need to set yourself free. So no matter what you've been through in the past, no matter what it is that you're now working on or building on or cooperating on or negotiating on, this is now. You've learned from anything that you've been through that may have not worked out. We've all been there, but now is the time, to, even though it's been difficult, even though it has been difficult, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. And you have the star. Let's not forget that you were given this, and then right at the middle of this reading sits the star. Now we've got number 6, which is about unconditional love. Nurture your relationship with unconditional love. There you go, the Empress, nurture. Make sure you nurture your relationship. She's wearing a loose dress because she looks pregnant. So this is about growth. It's about family. This is about babies and sowing the seeds and nurturing everything in your life. You are a nurturer, Leo. You are a nurturer. So be who you are. So nurture your relationships with unconditional love, starting with the most important one of all, the one with yourself. Open your heart, Leo. Radiate love and embrace it in return. Let the essence of love, kindness, and compassion be the guiding force in every decision and action you take. Come from a place of love because you are a loving personality. You are a loving person. Deep, deep down, you're the biggest marshmallow there is. So Leo, this has been an interesting message for you. I keep being brought back to the start. Lots of things going on. Could be relationships, could be, there are decisions here. There are decisions because, also we have decisions around your finances because things may be a little bit slow at the moment, and maybe a bit slow, but I tell you, there's going to be a big change in that. So don't allow any fears to step in around your thoughts when it comes to your finances. I know you've been reflecting a bit on the past. You've been reflecting maybe on some relationships that you may have been through. You're reflecting on, should I move forward, whatever. Um, there could be some truths that have come out, maybe some truths finally found their way to the surface, and you may need to stand your ground on some things, or you may need to bring some balance back. If you're in any legal situations, the truth will, a fair and just decision is around you, but the truths will also come to the surface. And I feel that there's some of you may be going through some burdens when it comes to the justice system. You may be going through a legal situation where it has been rather difficult. But know that Star is the main card in your reading this week. And the Star is all about things turning out beautifully well. So be positive, stay positive, and look after yourself. There's success here. There is success. Stand your ground. Stand your ground, especially on any legal situations. If you're speaking the truth, then the truth always comes out in the end, doesn't it? So, Leo, I hope this reading does resonate with you. I hope it has helped you in some way. If it has, I'd love to hear from you. Would you like to give us a like? Would you like to make a comment? I always reply to everybody's comments. Would you like to subscribe? That way you will receive notification for all of the work that we put out each month. Until we meet next time, Leah, it's been lovely being with you. Have a wonderful week. And remember, on the 19th of November this week, there's a lot of changes in astrology in the world when it comes to planets. So look up. If you don't want to go to Patrick Rowan, you may already have an astrologer. Make sure you get guidance on this week with your astrology. Bye for now.